The upcoming elections in different states, especially the state of Meghalaya, Nagaland and Tripura were discussed in detail, and the National Committee has empowered the Central Executive Committee of the party, which is the cabinet of the party, to take the decisions in regards to the immediate formation of the election committees for these three election-bound states. The NPP, as always, has decided that we will contest these elections and also look at other states where elections are coming. And the Central Executive Committee, as I said, has been empowered by the National Committee to take the decisions in this regards. Other important matters related to the organizational aspects of the party were also discussed. And as you're aware, that the National People's Party is one of the few parties that has achieved national status within a very, very short period of time. And the response that we're getting from different parts of the northeast part of India and the rest of India is also something that is very encouraging. And hence the party has decided that we will continue the expansion of our state units in different parts of the country also. Other matters were discussed which were more of finance, accounts and organizational matters, which I feel need not be discussed in the press conference. But if you have any questions into coalition with any of the political parties, including the ones with whom we are in coalition right now. So there is no political understanding or no political pre-poll alliance, I should say. There is no pre-poll alliance with none of the political parties, which obviously also includes the BJP. Election is about the identity of a political party. When the elections are over and political situation requires one to form a coalition government, then in that case the political part of the election comes up, and fight an election we fight on our own, because it's about the identity and the ideology of the party, which we tell the people about, and we expect that people will vote for us. And the second ideology which we have maintained in the past is that we have normally worked with the NDA in all areas, and that has been the kind of principle that we have followed. And this has been something that even our leader, our founding leader, late Sangma, who had always supported the NDA. With them from a political angle, and obviously we will work with them in different situations. But when it comes to different and specific issues that are there, we are not, or we don't shy away from those issues. And whenever we find that there is a situation where we need to take a stand, even though it may be against the more general principle of the NDA, we have not shied away as a party to take our independent and individual stand, and we continue to do that, keeping the interest of our people in mind. Trinamool has come in and tried to capture that space. While they try to do that, they have led to the opposition being fractured even more. And though they managed to capture some space in it, now within the space of what Trinamool had got, they are now creating another space within themselves. So there's further fraction that's going to take place, or is taking place. So hence, though they have come in and a lot of noise is being made, it's not very simple to come in and make a grip and get a hold in situation just in a matter of days. It's not as simple as putting up a lot of banners and posters and flags. It's much more complicated than that. Matters of the BJP with the coalition partner there. If you look at it, what happened in Maharashtra, it was the opposite. So they tried to fight in the breakaway with Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, but then later on they got back with Mr. Shinde. So I guess it's a matter of situations that are there. It's not always that that's the rule. But when it came to our own state in Meghalaya, we did not face any such problem. We had some situations in Manipur, and we did not shy away from making that an issue, and we stood up in our stand and took up the matters with the senior leaders of the BJP. So there are complications which are always there in coalition. That situation is very tough. So I don't think, at least coming into Meghalaya, even as we speak, more and more leaders from the Congress are today joining the National People's Party in the state of Meghalaya also. So situation is not good for the Congress right now, and I don't think there's a question of revival at this point in time. We are hopeful that we'll be able to move forward positively in the second phase also, And this is something that we are very firm on, because we believe that this has not been done for 50 years. But there is no reason why it should not be done, and people have suffered. But we are committed that we will find a solution to the second phase also.